We're just having a good time, those boys.
Do they have a round of blue? They don't even start the season.
Oh my God, that's what's going on now. That's what's going on these days. Get in the screen here, Mead. Juggy, you there?
I am indeed.
Well, I don't see you. Oh, did I do that?
You killed.
There he is.
Did I
do that? Wow. Oh, I forgot to put my sunglasses on because I don't care. What's going on, boys? That's when you guys
look at all of the Mets. Look at the Mets stuff that we have on. We're excited to see our team, and we can't yet. That's what's going on.
Well, are we really even going to see the team? I mean, I was actually supposed to go to a game with Bobo.
Bobo and Stevie Lou.
Yeah, I was going to go.
I'm not.
I don't think Bobo said he can't go now. So
it was supposed to be all four of us.
Go. Bobo no go.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything more Mets than the beginning of this season? Could it have happened any other way? It is the most Mets thing that you're the only team other than the team they're playing that hasn't played a game yet. All fucking
season. I think out of the four of us, you, me, Bobo, and Stevie Lou, I think Bobo's the least retarded.
I'll sign up. I'll sign up for that. Stancil Athletics, folks. It's all happening.
That's beautiful wear.
14 pounds down.
Wow.
You're looking good.
God. You got the worst. Turn sideways. He's got he's got a Ric Flair ass now. Really just got a late stage Hulk Hogan ass.
Oh yeah. That's late wrestler all over it.
Yep.
Anyway, the season I guess started this week.
Nope.
Not ours.
Stupid. Not ours. Oh, not ours yet.
It did start. The baseball season started, but not.
Did you hear they had? I don't know if it's true or not, but they tried to. I know they delayed. Obviously, they delayed the Mets, and now they canceled the entire Washington series. And I don't think it was. I don't think it was because of the Mets. I think it was COVID cases on.
It was the Nationals had 4 players that were positive because that matters because an athlete has ever died of COVID ever in the history.
They play in Washington D.C. C standing for communism, so they're not going to allow anything to happen if there's any type of chance of the China flu catching somebody. But they said it was a rain delay at first or something.
REIGN.
Well, here's the thing: is that if they do this throughout the season, you're gonna throw pitching off. It's any type of delay in baseball fucks up literally anything for both teams.
That's
well
a good
said.
point.
Well said.
Yeah.
I that's the thing that kind of bothers me is that every team has now started their rotation. They started their whole cog. They started their system. And that affects the season. It's bothersome. It sucks. It's frustrating.
Mead brought up a great point. Yeah, baseball is not like other sports where you just, I'm not playing today, we'll just play tomorrow. You get right. And I'm not saying that's a whole other episode talking about how soft pitchers are, but the guy, was ready this day. He got his warm-ups in. He threw all his warm-up stuff, and then the game is done. And
he ate the right amount of.
Yeah. They're so soft. Yep. I mean, that's a whole, like I said, we could talk about that whole other episode. But that's a good point, Mead.
I mean, that's one of the things. Obviously, it fucks up fans going to games and shit. Like people, they set up getting a fucking COVID test 3 days before going to the stadium, and now you don't have your fucking game to go to.
Exactly. I mean, where do we start? Where do we end?
Just end it. Cancel the season.
Start at the very beginning.
I don't want it.
Start at the beginning. Everybody get to the end. Stop. Whatever.
And now some whatever. Like what that and Mets are already 3 games behind. The rest of the Mets and Nationals are already 3 games behind. Are going to be 3 games behind.
They're going to have to make this up.
Right.
When? Right.
Yeah.
Right. They're basically gonna have to lose days off probably, where they'll add like a 4th game in a 3-game series.
Yeah.
Or just do the.
It's like losing a snow
or...
day in school. It's so upsetting because you know it's gonna happen. It's like like a random doubleheader or something like that. And that also, like, really fucks up rotations and stuff. It's terrible. So again, it's just frustrating. We'll deal with it.
Lose another vacation day for useless teachers.
Yeah, so that basically disheartened me this week. I didn't watch a single pitch, nor do I give a fuck right now because that just pissed me off so much. I don't care. Right now, I don't give a fuck about baseball. I don't give a fuck about any sports. The show's not going to be about sports anymore. I'm gay. I don't know if
what can we talk about since there's so many fucking cancellations and shit? Like,
I will say,
I was watching golf today. I got a little pissed off at what's his face's attire. I don't like that.
What's his name? Longmire?
Yeah, something.
Big pants.
He was what was he, South African or something like that?
Scottish,
same thing.
Who cares? He was white. He's white. So he's part of the problem.
Yeah, don't bring that classless attire to a PGA tour event.
You got a real what do you think? What's the take? A craw.
Yeah,
you got a real something stuck in your craw about joggers. Jeez.
Yeah, you're in your bedroom.
Oh, and
you're in your bedroom. You're not on a national PGA tour event.
They look terribly
wearing your stupid fucking urban pants. I'll say urban.
Not a lot.
We all know who's into those.
Not a lot of urban on the golf course. Did you see guys on Twitter? It was actually Keith Olbermann. It wasn't even just some random guy.
That's psychopath.
Yeah, talking about how they need to change the Masters name because it's a nod to slavery, not understanding it's about the Masters of golf. Like,
like Grandmasters.
I don't take anything they say seriously.
Everything is fake.
You can't say the word master, so you can't.
Just because, maybe it's the way they pronounce
something,
it down there.
Master at it?
No. You're a slave owner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Welcome to the 2021 Masters. Like, maybe that's how they pronounce it, and they get all offended.
The PGA Massa attorney.
The Masters.
I'm going down to the masses.
I'm going down to masses today.
Boy.
Right. Maybe people take offense to that. That might be a horrible.
Nobody
point.
takes offense. To it. Literally nobody.
It's the golf Masters.
You know who's only offended by that? You know who's offended by that? Whites. Stupid white liberals.
Dumb whites. Black
Unfortunately,
they don't give a fuck
about that.
They're cool. That's why they're cool. They don't give a fuck about dumb things. It's all fake. It's all fake. Nobody's mad at anybody. It's all bullshit. Suck my dick. But next week, a little teaser. We do still have our friend and comic and who's been on Loaded Llamas, Jimmy McDonald, who will be with us live from Augusta National Golf Course.
Wow.
He's working the
tournament.
Shout out to
Jimmy, man. That's awesome.
There.
Giving hand jobs at the tournament.
Find another sports podcast that has somebody live from the Masters. I'll wait. Besides ESPN. Fuck you.
Fuck ESPN.
Do the golf channel.
We're gonna have a person in the field, a live field.
We literally have somebody
in the field at the Masters.
On location.
Is he gonna have now? Are we gonna? It might be. We don't want to release this yet. Will he have a guest appearing there, an interview possibly?
A guest?
Maybe just.
Am I supposed to know what you're talking about?
Maybe just get the drunkest person at the course to talk to us.
Oh, I'm not gonna bother him tomorrow.
Get Jim Nance on the show.
Tomorrow is the day Jesus rises, so I'm not gonna bother him tomorrow. I plan on texting him Monday.
Don't believe in that trash.
What are you doing for Easter, boys?
Nothing.
Who cares about sports?
Nothing.
Having a nice dinner and celebrating
ham cold cuts. That's it. Where's Vito?
Good question. Probably Chad is featuring for someone and Vito is being confused by a documentary. There's your answer. Johnny asked where's Vito and Chad. Yeah, I don't know. Do we want to even bother talking about sports? We should probably talk. I guess we could talk about sports.
Well, I think
my hat's off to the Islanders, man. The Islanders are doing well.
I mean, I wanted to. They're playing right now. I don't know. They beat up
second
on
in the division.
Beat up on Washington the other night. Which is good.
Which is the only team ahead of them in the division. So they're looking good.
True. There's a point break between Boston and Pittsburgh.
Point break.
Ooh. Vaya con Dios.
Ooh.
Where are you gonna go?
Point break.
Where am I gonna go? My dream. Anyway, sorry. I have ADHD.
My dream is
Utah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there's like a 10-point gap between Boston and Pittsburgh right now in the East. So Islanders are going to have to do a lot of bad shit to get out of the playoffs. Tonight they're going to beat up on the bad teams because there's times where they can't, they lose those 2 games against Pittsburgh, where they definitely win. So it's just all about lineup management. They had a good scoring system going on with a couple of guys, namely Peugeot, and then they fucking move Beauvillier off his wing and put fucking Leo Kamarov, who does some good stuff, but he literally those 2 years he was not an NHL player. So I have some qualms with their lineup management. But I don't want to talk about the Islanders. Fuck them.
Right.
But there was something that I wanted to talk about for a while, and good old Michael Rainey from Dad Meat podcast.
Mike Rainey, good egg.
He tweeted the other day about the most out of shape athletes being in a baseball.
Sure.
And I thought this is always a good topic because we're out of shape.
Deconditioned, as the scientists
I'm an
say.
All-American athlete. Lost 14 pounds.
Stanzo's on a roll.
You gained 50, so let's. I wanted to. I've always wanted to cover this. We all have a favorite fat player. I think everybody does. Ours being Bartolo Colon. I think is our favorite.
It's hard not to like the guy, even if you're not a Met fan, man.
That
he's hilarious. Even
monster
when he's not
ham hawk.
So
Obviously he was a great Met.
Amazing.
One of my favorite Met players. Even though he's with us for kind of a short period of time.
Short, fat, and sweet.
He really has been a journeyman, but not. He always comes up big.
No, you're right. He's one of those guys you find a way to do it.
Yeah.
So
I absolutely love that home run call that the Mets guy did. He absolutely overdid it. It was the point. It was joyous. It was amazing. They did the whole thing where they hid in the dugout.
Howie Rose.
They hugged in the dugout.
That's my favorite one.
I love that video.
So where did he start it out in the right?
Yes. I don't know. I take that back. I don't know his career.
He's been with. He's been with everybody. He's been. He's been both an American and National League pitcher. I think is one of them.
Oh yeah. I know that's for sure.
But that's that is. This is the best pitcher for him. Yeah. That really captures how
pull it up
fat and possibly inept he might be.
He's not inept. He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy. He's good in the clubhouse, they say.
Yep.
James R took some pre-workout this morning, went to the gym, destroyed their toilet. I love it.
There he is.
The boy.
He was a Met in 2014, 15, and 16, and then he went to the Braves, and then the Twins, and then the Rangers.
Jesus.
I think that was it. Yep.
And now he's done. I heard they.
I think he's done. Yeah. 2018.
I heard they were talking about bringing him back maybe last season. I can't remember, but I feel like that's the kind of a guy who could, he's timeless, really.
Yeah. He was on the Indians, Expos, White Sox, Angels, Red Sox, Yankees, and Athletics are the other teams I have not mentioned. That is his career. He was around for
probably one of the most successful players to play both National and American League, I'd say.
He blew up.
There was another fatty who did that.
I don't know. I don't remember anything because I'm not a loser.
Oh, I'm looking it up. I'll admit that. I'm doing my little thing, and I guess since I got.
If you remember sports statistics, you're a loser. If you like sports,
I'm looking it up.
I just blatantly made that statistic up.
I don't care. I told you this isn't a sports show anymore. I've decided we'll just keep calling it sports, and I'll just
whatever Mass Collective.
Yeah, whatever
Mask collective.
Well, I guess we can talk about baseball. What about Little League baseball? How about the fucking dads that coach Little League baseball that get real into it?
Little League anything.
Better than the coaches, the dads who coach. I love the best part. You know where I'm going with the dads who show up with a six-pack. Dads who show up with a six-pack and get hammered and yell at the umps and embarrass their child.
Well, the worst of the ones.
Everybody has to send the child services to their house.
The worst are the ones who aren't even drinking that do that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like the actual fucking psychopaths who never accomplish anything in their lives. They have to live vicariously through their kid,
through their child,
and they're basically banking on going pro at some point, which happens 10% of the time.
Yeah, and that's if you swim here. There you go. You catch it. There you go. You guys got it.
There it is.
Yeah, but you know what's weird? So my dad was like an assistant coach, but he was with his buddy. Yeah, we're talking Little League, 10-year-old.
I like the dad who coach.
That's fine, coaching your kid. What about the guys who coach Little League who don't have a kid in the game?
Oh, pedophiles?
The guy in our town named Jerry Pia, we'll call him right out. Yeah, because those guys are that's a little bit of something. That's kind of cool though on some level. Maybe I should start doing that.
Okay, yeah, no, and for all sports. One of my favorite fucking Little League coaches. Not baseball, but basketball, GBA, was my friend Jared Haverson's dad, who is the most Jewish guy you'll ever meet in your entire life. And he was all in 100. Pat Riley,
he was in for a penny, in for all the pennies.
He was a good guy. He was funny, and that
a penny, stayed for the pound.
And he loved it. He loved the game. He loved the kids who were playing. He was like a fucking dad to us. And Jay Haverson, classic guy.
There you go. Shout out to Jay Halverson from Mead's hometown.
Yeah, Mead, you clearly played Little League, right? We all played Little League.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've seen those dads who are
an all-star catcher, as you might imagine.
Same here.
I feel like
what's that joke?
I was an all-star. No, that's all right. I was an all-star backup catcher, and I've seen it from we've all seen it from a young athlete's point of view, but I've also seen it from a coaching. I see them; they're out there. It's funny.
Well, you are a coach.
Yeah, it's funny how the parents are arguably the worst thing about youth sports, just because.
Really,
again,
it's only
some of them overdo it. Some of them are just way far into it. It's just. My kid, my 9-year-old's gonna make it in the NHL, or from from a Little League point of view, it's all right, relax. It's baseball. We're all here to hang out and stuff. So, oh man, the angry ones were just uncomfortable to be around. It reminds me of that Will Ferrell skit in SNL. That stay on the bag, get back on the bag.
Exactly. They nailed it.
Exactly. They're out there. It's scary when it's out there.
Second worst. Probably the hockey moms.
Oh boy, do I know them?
Yeah, they've gotten better over time. I will admit that. They've definitely gotten better over time. But yeah,
now they just
can get
wear their underwear to the rink.
Right, nothing wrong with that. Now I'm biased here, but I from what I've seen, I say I'm biased because I see hockey parents more than anything. They of all hockey parents, it seems. Of all sports parents, the hockey parents are the ones that all their kids are going to the NHL. All of them are going to the NHL. Right. They all need the best sticks. They all need the best this. They all, he skates really hard into this. Yeah, why? They all got to play on 9 teams. What do you, Jugs? You're in the hockey world. You see it firsthand. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. If the kid is good enough, they will play on multiple teams. I've seen it in different ways where you'll see some parents who are mad committed, and my hat's off to them. And this poor woman, she looks exhausted all the time because, her daughter's just nasty and she's on 4 teams. So they're always playing hockey. She loves it. But then there's, the kids who are not all that great, but still need a $350 stick. It's just
right. Thank you.
Yeah, we had
let's tone it down a little bit. That money can go to other better places. But yeah, I've seen it all mostly.
Just a sidebar, I had a one Matt Policastro in my store today.
I played youth with him. Yeah,
sure. So now he's if you watch the show, he's the one wheeling fiend who's now says he claims he's sponsored by One Wheel and he's sponsored by Wolf Clothing.
Fiend is the best word.
And he keeps trying to get me. I guess what he does now is he goes down to the park. Scalzi. I mean, not you people aren't gonna know what I'm talking about. Goes down to the park, and he said yesterday he started playing hockey with children while on his one wheel.
On his one wheel.
Yep.
Now it looked like he's another adult. Another
right with the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was that. But
Scalzi's
anyway.
looking pretty rough, huh? Jeez.
Yeah.
Anyway, nobody.
Lately, they haven't really
goddamn
done
Obama.
much maintenance. Yeah.
Yeah. Baseball.
The hockey rink down there. Sorry, Jim, to cut you off. The hockey rink that's been there. They've had a lot. I call it like a roller coaster of a journey. That rink has been there. I don't know, maybe like 20 years or so, perhaps.
As long as I can remember.
A long time. And it's seen like, revival times. I've seen it like maybe 2 or 3 times where it looks fantastic. They redo it. They do it better and better every time. But, unfortunately, it's just in an area where it's kind of like next to a river. It's kind of like outside the park kind of a thing. It's in a really weird location. It's behind the pit.
Not a lot of people. It's a
It's
prime
the third
location
softball field.
Prime location for shooting up heroin.
Sure.
And
It
riding
always
a one
gets
wheel.
graffitied up. Exactly. Like it's up and down.
It wasn't.
Like,
It wasn't
days
like.
and bad
It wasn't
days.
like that. It wasn't
Weird.
like that before.
Right. It's
Um,
weird. There'll be good days and bad days over there.
Did
Of soccer.
Were you there when we were driving golf balls into the?
Oh yeah,
the
it was
main
me, you, and our doctor friend who's now a doctor, and we. Oh yeah, so. First of all, let's set this up. And I know you guys have. We all 3 of us hit golf balls with an aluminum baseball bat.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure
pop.
I'm sure there's people watching.
Better than coming.
I'm sure
Fly.
there's one of the 5 people watching who's done the same thing.
God
But
bless all 5 of you.
nothing's more fun than that, and also obstructing traffic with some kind of sports object.
Yes.
I've
Yeah,
done it
I
with
mean,
a
hitting.
basketball and a
There's
caravan.
no more. I would rather hit a golf ball with a bat, pure in the sweet spot. That feeling. Yeah, I would rather do that than. Well, obviously I'm gay now and I'm an incel, so I'd obviously rather do that than sex. But so I don't know anything else. It goes. I mean, I'm convinced I hit one of back in the day. I'm convinced I hit it halfway across Long Island Sound. You can't convince me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they go 1,200 feet. Not even exactly.
Oh, my God, yes.
Anyway.
And just the pure force of that from an aluminum bat through like a car windshield. I just
It'd be like a bullet. It wouldn't even like
gives me-
shatter the
it
window.
gives
Just
me
go-
it gives me like joyful shivers thinking about.
And
Yeah,
Mead says that
yeah.
because where we're going with this is we're bringing it all around here, folks. It's a professional. The rink we're talking about is Rinky Dink roller hockey rink. One day, Mead, and our now doctor friend went down there with a bucket of golf balls and my Easton Red Line aluminum bat. And the rink is right next to a main road, it's just trees. So we just started blasting golf balls off an aluminum bat into the middle of downtown. We heard some things break. We heard people yell. We heard tires, but it's impossible to see us. That was a fun day. Who cares?
Yeah, ripped a whole bucket of golf balls into traffic.
Yeah, basically.
It's really nothing. It isn't fun or more like
Oh my God.
fulfilling.
I miss it. I
than
would do it
hearing
right
like
now.
a fucking just hearing a golf ball slam into like a
Literally
windshield.
900 feet easy without, and that's like off the end of the bat. 900.
And you really the one thing you're hoping for is that like screeching tire
Oh yeah,
You
Shooting
know?
tire or crash,
or crash.
screaming, ambulance noise, a
Broken
funeral
glass.
procession.
yeah.
And then I mean the golden
It's a long
Nice.
list.
golden goose is hitting a pedestrian.
Oh sure, right in the temple. Hopefully an
Yeah.
Asian.
Do
No, come on.
No, come
You
on.
didn't say it.
Stop
Somebody
Asian
else.
hate.
You gotta stop Asian hate.
Got to stop Asian hate.
Stop Asian hate.
I stopped Asian hate last night. I got dumplings and I got General So's.
I wonder what
Don't be a
you're,
Asian.
you follow a fellow Islanders fan, one girl named Jackie.
Oh, speaking of people stuffing their face with
Constantly.
1,200 calories at midnight. Yeah,
Cake
Jackie.
yeah.
Jackie. Oh God. Wait,
We'll get to her sometime.
Yeah, we'll get
we're gonna set up a whole dossier on this. So we'll just to set it up. We'll do this another show.
we have to do it when we can really
There's a-
we can rip the we really do need to build a case against her.
Yeah.
because she's the most awful, like
Jackie Chauvin.
Disgusting. Yeah, we'll call her Chauvin.
I would like to fucking knee on her neck. Except I'd kill her. She wouldn't.
She happens to be an Islanders fan, and literally she is feeding 24/7 or
that's a great
alcohol.
Way. She feeds. She doesn't eat.
No.
They
should just strap a fucking horse feed bag to her face and put fucking ribs and shit in
there.
Put
tequila and bacon in it. You fat pig. But we'll get to her. And it's a girl you all know, not literally, but it's the girl who's if
you follow Twitter, follow
who
me.
Used to be better. No, I'm saying these girls exist.
General.
It's the girl who used to be. She's not terrible looking,
moderately attractive,
but she's always talking about how short guys approach. These better be over 6 feet to talk to me.
Right.
You just ate 1,200 calories, and now we're drinking another 5,000.
She's a 4 that wants a 8. No.
Yeah, that lives in a drop ceiling basement with no windows. We'll get to her. That's a whole other show. Sorry. What else is
What do you think, Chuck?
Oh, no, wait. Who brought up
the 17 games?
Yeah, is it John Adams, one of our founding fathers, brought up a subject I wanted to cover anyway. NFL officially announced it will be a 17-game seasons. After all the expanse of history, which is probably not true, but 16-game seasons as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this, Jugs? And what do you think?
I haven't heard about that. I didn't even know. I mean, it does throw a lot of statistical things, like the final record and who's going to make the playoffs and stuff. That is chin-scratching interesting, let me tell you.
Well, you scratch your chin. I'll tell you. I could tell you what I think. So I sprung that on. Well, for starters, they're cutting off. I think they're cutting off 1 or 2 preseason games, which I'm really okay with because those have become
I don't think they need 4.
Just a complete waste of time, and I don't even blame them. But the players make so much money. Nobody gives a fuck. They play a quarter. Now I do think that adds why there's been so many injuries in the last 5-10 years. But whatever. Who cares? The next man up. My only concern is it gonna? I don't give a fuck about these players or their lives or anything else. Just entertain me, dance for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Dance for me.
Yeah,
dance for me.
Usually you put an animal at the end of that, but I'm gonna lay off of that in case people because it's
What's up, Brilo?
But yeah, just But my point of where I'm going with this is it gonna somehow affect the quality of play? Like, are they gonna for example, teams already don't play their team in the 16th, don't play their players in the 16th week as it is.
Right, depends on the record.
So now we gotta watch 2 weeks of teams that have 2 that have like 1 or 2 losses and are definitely in the playoffs. They're just gonna play their shittiest. It's gonna be the shittiest football you can watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be an exhibition game.
Right.
That's just one example.
Doesn't this really serve as like tiebreakers for divisions? I mean, like.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what's going to change at the end.
How many did we have? We had wild card games last year that we had tiebreakers this season, right? Tiebreaker games.
Well, no, they did. How do they? I don't fucking know. I don't care about sports.
Well, that's basically what's going to serve as
tiebreakers. The playoff seedings are all the same.
They have to be division games at that point, right?
I didn't actually.
That's the thing. They usually have a good math system where it's like it's 8 divisional games and 8 non-divisional games, and that's one of the questions
people
that I
watching
have.
Know what the 17th game is? Comment if you do, because we don't do any research here.
I would think it's a non-divisional game, and maybe that's a chance to play more teams because there's 32 teams. You play, you play the division games twice. That's the 8, and then the other ones you're only playing 8 other teams. That's a positive. I guess you could play other teams.
Game, that's just going to serve more for them to load up their roster with just fucking second string.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like I said,
I could care. Like I said,
if they're divisional games, they'll probably play. Like a normal fucking 16-game game. Like it matters. But I feel like if it's a non-divisional game, they're just going to fucking schlump through it, and it's going to be a stupid, useless thing for the playoffs.
That's what I was saying. No matter who it is, like if your seed is set, which I think is
my seed's set.
Oh yeah. It's going to be a shitty product, which is all I give. I don't give a fuck about these guys.
My seed is set.
I don't care about these guys' health. I don't care about how much money.
My new microfiber sheets that I ordered.
Obviously, it's all about money. Is the whole point of this. Let's not get lost in the sauce here. The point of this extra week is NFL is going to make another $1 billion basically between all the teams and advertising.
That's pretty much
they
what
don't
it
give
is,
a fuck
right?
about these people's health. They're slave owners. So yeah, it's all about money.
Slave owners, except the slaves are millionaires.
Right.
They're
but
masters.
They want more. This guy
the
brought it all
PGA
back.
Masters.
They're masters.
Masses. So anyway,
Masses of golf.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 2021 Masters.
Sound like Harry Carey.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the Masters.
Welcome to the Masters.
Yeah. Welcome to the 2021 Masters.
I'd like some cotton for my t-shirt. Is it that kind of Masters?
The cheese is not bad, as they say.
That's good.
Who's on the 18th hole? Is that Satchel Paige? A pitcher? That doesn't even make sense.
That's good.
Is that Bagger Vance over there? I remember Bagger Vance. Hey!
Yeah. Hey!
Anyway.
Hi, Wolf.
Hey!
What else is in the news? We don't do. If you think we do a lick of prep for this show, you're so.
Here's something that we didn't talk about. Another buddy of ours from Australia sent us a story.
Oh, we never got to this story.
Eggplant Frank.
Yeah. Cover this. So cover the story, Mead, and then we'll give our hot, salacious takes.
So there is a rugby player,
Australian rugby.
which is hilarious. Australian rules. Is it Australian rules
I don't
football?
even know what it is. Okay, before we get to this, actually, just remind me. So we met a lady at our local haunt. There was a lady from Melbourne there, and I brought up
Melbourne.
Shout out Andrew Kempe, got me following these South Sydney Rabbitohs, and I told her about it. Like, I'm from Melbourne. We play like they don't even play the same kind of rugby in the same country.
Right.
What a kind of backwards ass fucking a penal colony gone wrong is Australia. Anyway, fucking they don't even play the same sport 500 miles south. Oh, they play the shitty rugby over there.
I don't even want to talk about this guy. I'm so angry at how he spells his fucking name. It's so Australian.
Well, let's talk about
his fucking,
what's his name?
His birth certificate's probably written in fucking crayon or like a piece of coal from a burnt down building. Jared, Jarryd.
I'll get a pic of him while you tell the story.
So infuriating.
So tell us the tale.
He's a strapping lad. Jared Hayne.
Right.
So Jared Hayne played for the, oh my God, I don't even want to say this name. the Parramatta East.
Oh, God. I hate Australia. I used to love Australia.
No, I don't even think what he looks like a Kiwi. I'll say that.
Put him up here. Go ahead. So what's the
from Sydney,
tale?
Australia?
It looks tough, Mike.
Well, I guess he's married. They were. Oh shit! He just got married after he raped a girl.
Well, tell us that story. That's the story.
Yeah, I know. Listen, calm down. Everything.
Tell us about rape.
Yeah. Rape. Okay, so basically,
shout out. Who was it? Eggplant Frank. Oh, we already said that. He put it.
So he fled. I guess he was in the U.S. He fled. What the fuck? I guess he played for the NHL. Oh, anyway.
NHL.
No,
I know.
He played. He had. He was potentially going to play for the NFL. God damn it!
They have like the same names for their. The NHL is like National Hooligan.
This is the right guy.
Luck Center.
Oh, here we go. So, ex-rugby league star guilty of sexual assault in Australia. This was from 22nd of March, 2021. Also, shout out to fucking Flapjack Frank.
That's his fourth shout out in this story.
Eggplant Frank. All right, so here's the gist. 33-year-old former athlete denied charges. He attacked a 26-year-old woman in her house.
Or you're getting to
in 2018. So this is a 3. Well, I'm jumping to the. There you go, strapping lad. Whatever.
Keep going.
I just want to. I'm kind of excited.
So you're right. He was in the.
He was a big rugby player in the fucking prison colony,
Australia.
He'd be sentenced at a later date. All right. So this is what happened. Basically, he got drunk with this chick that he was hooking up with.
This is in Australia.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into the fucking names. The thing that pisses me off.
Say the names.
These fucking like the words for for these for like things in Australia are so fucked up. The first line in this thing said he was on a Bucks weekend.
Does that mean a bachelor party? Oh God, fuck you, fuck Australia. A Bucks week, a holiday for Bucks weekend.
A Bucks holiday.
Listen, if you say holiday, you better be Jesus better be rising or born, or it better be the 4th of July. That's what a holiday is. That's what a fucking holiday is. Otherwise, if you're just going somewhere to have fun, it's a vacation.
I don't know, Mike. I'm going on holiday.
Okay, they say
and you're going to a university, not university. You're missing a word. I'm going to university. No, you're not. You're going to a university or the university. Sorry.
So
you got that, Mead?
You getting this?
So he got Jesus Christ. I want to read an Australian newspaper about this because
it's impossible. You can't. They speak nonsense. Everything is gibberish.
Okay, so he took I remember reading whatever Flapjack Frank eggplant Frank. Sorry,
Fifth shout out. Fifth
sent to us okay, so this guy was shit faced on his Bucks weekend.
Hell yeah!
This girl that he met, this fucking Sheila he met before. Went to or they hooked up at some point.
You saw Sheila. Did you give her a root?
The guy took a $500 Uber to go bang her. Whatever, and so they were shit faced. It's one of those scenarios where she regretted it, and we're not gonna get it. I'm not gonna say it never happened. I wasn't there.
No,
if I was there, I'd probably be in the corner jerking off.
It was a Bucks weekend, and it gave her a root.
If it didn't happen, there'd be no regret.
She
heaps root.
Heaped root into
heaps.
her?
That's what they say. You say heap. Like instead of saying a bunch,
I don't want to know.
Or you did something a lot, they say heaps. Like if you had a lot of sex, we had a heap of sex. I swear to God, that's a thing on Australia.
So anyway, took a fucking $500 Uber to go bang this bitch, and got to the house.
Oh, God, wait a minute, whoa! This guy this looks like that, and was in a pro league, and he's fucking simping out.
The she must have had something good going on.
Maybe he's got a small piece.
He kind of looks like he does. He played in the NFL.
Take a peek. Let's take a better.
He played for San Francisco. What the fuck?
I can zoom in on it.
There's a down under joke here. I'm not going to go there.
Go ahead.
Oh, I guess
low hanging fruit.
Right.
He's probably got a small little tallywhacker.
His fruit it probably isn't hanging too low.
Anyway, shut up. He played.
It's not as low
49ers.
Down under.
What was he? Pass rusher?
Yeah, he's a pass rusher.
Yeah, he passed her.
Let's take a peek.
He rushed the pass. Anyway, so he went to meet this chick. Went to her apartment.
No, I fucked it all.
House, whatever. They hooked up, and apparently her vagina started bleeding or something because he went down on her and I guess bit her pussy.
Oh. What?
I guess they were doing whatever, and he like
it wasn't a uterine lining falling out.
No,
something. Whatever happened.
No, I guess he fucking chewed her vagina,
like in a malicious way, or she was doing.
I don't know. I wasn't there. We have like the testimony of this retard and this woman. I don't know. Whatever. She called her friend after and said, I looked down, my pussy was all chewed up.
Ah, God, is that like another Australian saying? Maybe
I don't know. There was another fucking word in that.
So this guy, wait. So that was the crux of the issue, is that he literally ate her pussy.
John Kruk was a fat baseball player, bringing it back.
Yeah, bringing it all the way back.
Yeah. So yeah. I guess
small dick too.
He just he denied charges at first, and he just got found guilty of sexual assault. So
this is for that.
For that,
for chewing, he threw a dip in.
Look, she said she didn't. She said no to him at the beginning, but then during the trial, I guess the cross-examiner went after her, and basically she folded and was like, I didn't say no.
Believe all women.
Believe them all. So whatever. He's facing 14 years in jail. So
Jesus,
and
for eating a pussy.
14 years in jail.
This is why I'm gay.
In jail. So he's facing. They have a jail in a former jail.
Oh, that's right. Because Australia's a prison.
Yeah,
colony.
so it's a double whammy.
Wow. This is why I'm gay. Only
For
trouble
going
comes
down.
of women.
I've never heard a gay guy complain about sexual assault.
No, those people. Well,
That's probably a case or two, but
no, they're just
I'm
an
going to
hedonistic
jail
breed.
twice for going down under, spending €500 on a lift on holiday from university.
Oh, sorry,
500 shield. What do they have there? Fucking
loonies.
wampum.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
So I mean, has any of us had a experience where a girl complained about
Never,
sex? No.
never, ever.
Complained about sex or yes.
Are you talking about
During it
frequency,
or
quality?
after the fact?
No, what was it? It was obviously not naming names, but this is when I was dating long ago, and it was like whatever, did a thing, whatever you do. I forgot. I actually forgot.
Was
how
it the
you do
one
it.
who poured Hershey
No,
syrup all over
no,
you and had
Jesus.
sex with your ass?
No, Jesus, fucking
Her ass, whatever.
Christ, her ass, my ass.
No class.
Yeah. Poor Juggy fell through the ripped down the shower curtain.
I didn't. I was woken up by that.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a lot of
Yeah.
shenanigans at your old apartment.
I was getting that was when I was a beautiful boy. I had her up, and I just lost my balance.
Oh, when you dropped her, I forgot about that.
Landed right on top of her.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not sexual assault. It's just
No, that wasn't what I was talking about.
I'm
I got
just
outside.
It's actually sexual.
No, it was just
it's assault during sex.
No, she loved it.
Yeah.
No, there's another. It was a girl we were dating, and whatever. It wasn't a big thing. We did thinking like, that's okay. Like, shut up. Anyway, I'm gay.
Shout out to Smokey Brooks in the room.
Jesus,
She's good for the room.
my God.
Yes, at Smokey. How about Smokey Brooks' fucking nipple? I jerked off to that one
Oh, okay. No shit.
immediately. Like I didn't even have to touch my dick. It just came.
Yeah.
I
don't even like girls
I
anymore.
did a hands-free cum.
Ooh, I almost did one of those this morning, but I think that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Have you ever done that, Jugs? Come without touching it? I never even had a wet dream.
You never woke up wet?
I pissed the bed because I was hammered. All right. That's waking
Woke
up
up
wet.
wet.
I never woke up sticky.
Ooh. Sometimes it dries before you wake up. You never know. He's getting.
Wait.
I've had like the
Sports.
I've had the sex dreams, and then you come in the dream, and then
I'm just gonna say sports every 5 minutes, so it
Ignore these
remains.
pagans.
So it remains
So
a
it's a
sports
sports show.
I've had the sex dream, and then come in the dream, and then like I didn't actually come in real life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course I've had
But
that. I have that all the time.
It was lucid to the point where you were like, "Yeah, I did," but
Yeah, I had one of those last night. Now that you say it.
no shit.
Yeah. Woke up with a nice boner. Sports.
What else we got? we didn't touch on any other fat players. Jugs, who do you got?
Who's fat?
David Wells.
David
Hey,
Wells.
Wow, Jinx, you owe me a Coke. You owe me some.
So, David Wells, obviously a all-star
Fat fuck. We'll pull him up.
all-star pitcher.
Yep.
David
He was
Wells,
a very good player.
Boy, he's got some tails.
not only fat but a drunk as well, which is my favorite.
He was a
combination.
slob.
That's right.
An absolute
but
slob.
obviously one of the best pitchers of all time.
No, I wouldn't say that.
No.
He was a good pitcher in his time.
He had a no-hitter, and the thing about the no-hitter,
he had a perfect game.
They hit a forklift on
Yeah,
the field
yeah, yeah.
to carry him off the field.
yeah,
That was
he got
98.
he got absolutely hammered at a bar before he showed up to the clubhouse.
Yes.
He admitted that he had to unbutton the top of his jersey so that he could feel a little bit more
the
free.
alcoholic sweat.
Yeah, exactly. He was sweating his absolute balls off. But yeah, he pitched a perfect game when he was inebriated.
Was the unbuttoned button a fine or was that against the rules back then? I can't remember.
No, it's just a team thing, like the whole Yankees.
Yeah,
have
I
to
know.
have their haircut.
Can't have a beard.
Certain standards and the whole
it's not,
Johnny
like, against
Damon
the rules of the
haircut
game.
shit.
I can't remember.
I don't know if it's because you can have whatever hairstyle you want in the game.
No, not hairstyle. Your fucking goddamn shirt unbuttoned.
Right. Well, yeah, I think that's preference now, but
there we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yankees. That was more of a team thing, I believe. I think the Yankees were threatening him with fines if he didn't button up his jersey because you had to button up your jersey.
So I guess he'd gone out. He went out the night before and was shit faced. And I guess he said in like the interview that he was still drunk during the game.
Hell yeah!
I remember somebody saying, and they were probably just embellishing, but that he had a flask of whiskey in his glove,
right?
At some point, or topped, took a couple swigs in the dugout at some point.
I can see that
to even out, bring them back.
I brought cups of alcohol out to the outfield in softball, but never, not in my play.
I would love to see him with like just a tiny little fucking like flask of like J&B scotch or something awful, like fucking famous grouse.
Cutty shark. He's a cutty shark guy, I feel like.
He did, definitely.
I remember the softball games on Sunday mornings we'd play, and there would be some mornings where I'd wake up and we'd take the early shift. We get the absolute horrible 7:30 game, and sometimes I'd wake up, I'd walk because sometimes Scalzi was right down the street. It was perfect for me. And when I'd get there, I'm like, anybody have a spare beer in the bag? I don't care if it's hot. I don't care. I can't play hungover. I need to stay the way they am right now.
Yeah,
it would actually help.
Even out.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it actually helped being like, I would rather play a little buzz than deal with a headache in the sixth. Like, no thanks.
Do you guys?
It was an athletic decision.
Again, I'm just gonna say sports. Do you guys believe in the hair of the dog thing?
Yes.
What are you talking? Of course.
I don't know. It's never because then you're just. But then
I provided an example.
Next day is shot. Then your next day is shot because then
for me it was just
drinking.
The rest of my Sunday.
Well,
because the game was so early.
If you drink whatever you drank the night before to start it off, you get back into the same drunk that you were in.
Okay, but what do you do if you gotta like do shit that day? You just have to be drunk.
Well,
for
you don't
the second
do
day?
that.
I don't.
You get a nice stink drunk going.
So you got to get you just hair of the dog. Then you're just drinking again.
Yeah, it's the whole dog.
You people are shit. You people like try to justify it. It's not hair of the dog. You're just drinking for 2 days in a row.
Well, I think if you have a little something,
he's a guy.
I think if you have a little,
this guy might know one or two things about it.
You have a little, a little tidbit. I like to throw. See, this is when I'm absolutely like blackout drunk still in the morning.
Yeah, sure.
Not brown out.
Extremely hungover. I'll little JMO in the coffee.
A little pep in your step.
A little hair of the dog.
Yeah, or make you trip. I'll throw a little JMO in the coffee and get right back into the swing of things. But then I end up drinking the whole rest of the day. So,
right. But that's the thing. You're not
going
to provide hair of the dog for like functional things. You're going to do it to enhance the barbecue that you were supposed to host, and you drank a little bit too much the night before. It's like, you know what?
Jonathan Parks.
Barbecue
Hold on, I have to read a book now.
Pussies.
On June,
I guess we're the pussies, huh?
Oh, on June 12th, the Pirates pitcher Doc Ellis, classic and a great. Well, never mind. He went and threw a no-hitter despite being high as a kite.
Took acid. He took acid.
Wow, I could see that. You kind of get, and he probably was just.
No, you can't see that.
I can.
I can't see any. Everything's fucking.
Yeah, but if you
swirling around, how do you see a fucking glove?
Oh, you hit it right. You can just get that floating feeling, and everything feels right. He's probably just right in that sweet spot.
He's in a zone. He found
in the zone.
That would fuck up your mechanics a little bit. No,
this guy, Doc. Are you kidding me? Doc Ellis is.
That was 1970.
He's a great pitcher. Doc Ellis, it's muscle memory at that point. These guys are just tossing. I think it's more. It's like golf when you start.
I can't stand up on acid.
When you think too much about it, that's when you start fucking up. So
maybe
he's probably
microdosing.
Oh God, microdosing.
Ugh. Nothing pisses me off more.
Hey, listen, just get fucking blasted on psychedelics. Don't talk to me about microdosing, you losers.
Yeah, you faggots.
Just get blasted on psychedelics. Microdosing.
Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. Thank you, Jonathan Parks. You want to be our new producer? Do you want to be in the show?
Yeah,
just replace me.
Replace all. Just take the show.
Take the show.
Take
sports.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Charles Barkley? You trying to say he's fat?
remember
He wasn't
when-
fat. Did you see him when he was playing? The guy was fucking yoked, and he was a hammer. Don't fucking talk shit about Sir Charles. Now he's fat and he's the man because he doesn't give a fuck.
Now he's
I
a
love
load.
it. I grew up watching him play. That dude fucking didn't fuck around. God bless Charles Barkley.
Who else we got his fat loads? Well, Babe Ruth was a fat load.
Oh,
that is true.
Cecil Field.
He got sloppy toward the end too,
all-time
and he was
fat loads.
very overweight.
Who's
Eating
that?
Steaks all the time. Babe Ruth eating steaks
Elvis.
all the time.
That was a different era. Nobody was in shape. If you were shape, you were gay.
Being in shape is still kind of gay. Like if you're, and I've said this before. This is sports related. If you're like over the age of 30 and like really like jacked and ripped, because you're kind of a loser. Like that's gay. You spend spending too much time. Go with the N
On
hat.
yourself?
Oh, you can't show that.
You
thing.
can't show that.
What do you think about that, doctor?
What about it?
If you're over 30,
I think because that means you spend so much time just caring about how you look and like yourself, and that means all you care about, all you do is read Men's Health and whatever. I think if you're
going that far, it's a bit narcissistic.
Right. I'm not talking like in shape. I'm talking like 8-pack and like super jacked and like whatever.
That's narcissism.
And you're over the age of that's exactly narcissism, and you're a loser. Like you.
That's not fit. In my opinion, that's not fit.
What do you do for fun? Nothing, because you're not allowed to eat or drink anything.
6 hours of working out every single day. That's my fun.
So I don't even know if he was that fat. He was kind of
just a big boy.
He was a big boy.
Oh, he was kind of fat. I just saw a picture. It's picture. Oh, don't worry, folks.
Yeah, he's the load in that one.
Oh, it's actually pretty good.
But he fluctuated because when he was on the Yankees, he kind of had that Frank Thomas fucking. He was like a
big hurt.
He was like a little heftier Frank Thomas. Didn't have the shoulders.
It's not bad. Frank Thomas was a great first baseman, though, number 35. First authentic baseball jersey I ever owned, Frank Thomas. There you go, folks. Take that home. Tell that to your dead grandmother tomorrow. And I hope all your grandmothers die of COVID, just so you know, because I don't care. I want everybody to die. That way we can move on. And I'm all for population control. Sports.
Just apparently it's 80% of everybody who died was admitted to the hospital for COVID was either fat or obese. And that's not saying much because technically I am fat or obese.
Sports.
Judging by my BMI, I'm technically obese.
A beast?
Obese.
He's a beast.
Because me and Bob Biggerstaff had the shout out to Bobby had the
fuck Bob Biggerstaff.
I had a higher BMI than him. And I was in like the danger zone.
Well, Bob now is skinny and uses a cane, and
his body doesn't work.
I want to have, because I'm a genius, just like I never actually canceled my MLC, and you're all sheep and you all bought it because I'm Vince McMahon. I'm getting off of my own topic. I want to bring it all back and have Fit Fest with Bob this summer. We had Fat Fest last July. Now we both are going to lose a lot of weight. I want to have Fit Fest. What do you think about that, Mead?
Baby. That's
Where's
a
the
great
fun?
idea.
Where's the fun? Let's find it.
Well, this one thing is we're going to have a gymnastics competition between you and Alex Engelbert.
Already accepted. Is she doing all right, by the way? Something happened there?
She's doing fine.
Hey.
I talked to her the other night. She's doing just fine.
Something happened?
No, nothing happened.
All right.
It's all hearsay.
It's all here. So we'll have her on the big show soon. She was supposed to be on the other
Seed.
week. So me and Alex Engelbert will have we talked about this. I've done gymnastics.
So we're going to have to set up a course. We could probably do this at an elementary school.
I'll tell you what, I'm winning the round off. Might as well not even do the round off.
You do have a nice round off, but
it's just my general shape.
Yeah. That's it. As is.
Just
as is
standing still.
Is physical condition.
I'm always doing a round off.
Yeah, you're literally rounding off everywhere.
I got no sharp edges.
You round off when you sit down.
Round it off right now.
I got no.
No decimals here, folks.
Not a corner on my body.
We don't decimal. We round it
Jesus
right
Christ.
off.
And then I guess Fit Fest. It's kind of gay. Bob
gay.
can't even move. Bob he can't even.
Maybe
move.
we could just hit golf balls with an aluminum bat. See,
Bringing it
week.
back.
Well, Anyway, looking forward next weekend. Me and Juggy were talking about this the other night off camera. Next weekend, really one of the biggest sports weekends around. We got the Masters. We got baseball going on.
Yeah.
What else?
2-day WrestleMania.
WrestleMania that night made.
Who cares about that?
Saturday and Sunday.
Hockey, prime time coming down the stretch. And we're gonna go to brunch that day, by the way, and we're gonna get shit tanked.
What?
Sorry, I keep forgetting to tell you.
What are you talking about?
Next I'm going to brunch. I haven't been outside of my house. We're gonna go to brunch. We're gonna get shit tanked
on a Sunday.
Yeah, the Lord's
Shit
Day.
tanked.
Next weekend.
Next weekend. You
That's
coming?
fine. Yeah, I'm coming.
All right. Juggy's coming. He already put it in his phone.
Yeah, boo.
And Julio's coming. Julio's in Mexico. He blew off the show to go to a wedding in Mexico. What do you think about that?
Oh, fag.
No, now we got to delete this whole thing.
El Fagola.
We have to start all over again.
No, we don't.
Any other topics you want to cover? Or do you want to?
Frank says hi,
Yeah, what do we
but
got?
can't stick around. Sunday morning in Australia.
You sheep. Frank, we covered your story. We gave you.
Most importantly,
Thanks, Frank.
Chad.
Frank, you missed us cover. We covered what is his name? Jared Hines story.
We covered the Jared Hines story.
He was
We
basically
shouted you out like 6 times.
He was basically packed a lip with a pussy, is what it sounds like.
He packed a labia lip.
Yeah,
He packed a
needed a chaw.
yeah. He packed just bit of pussy. Christ, a real dog.
Might
Yeah,
get
so
you
we'll have
charged.
a comic and golf pro Jimmy McDonald live from Augusta next week.
Wow, huge.
Maybe. Yeah, and then big sports weekend that we'll probably barely talk about again. Anything coming up? What's big on sports this weekend? I'm trying to think of anything of note. Oh, the boys, the basketball playing tonight. Championship on Monday.
Yeah.
Listen, folks, I haven't even checked the score. It's been running around all day. I tweeted it. If you can
You had
still
a lock,
get, if you
didn't
can
you?
yep, Mortal Lock, everyone that's still listening, all you 7 people, go put your money on it. Mortal Lock, if you can still get UCLA plus 14, that's it. They're gonna play him tight. I think Gonzaga is gonna win. I won't be surprised if UCLA totally upsets them, but plus 14, take it to the bank, folks. That's a Stancil. Who am I? Stancil, Mortal Lock of the week. Put it in the bank. Fuck your mother.
We did talk about Overman's latest meltdown. Fuck that piece of shit. I've never wanted to punch somebody harder than fucking Keith Overman.
Yeah, we covered that earlier,
Yeah.
that he doesn't understand that Masters is about being the best.
No,
that
he
you-
understands it. He's just
Yeah,
a
he
fucking
does.
lunatic. That's it.
That's it. That's my impression.
Anyway. Yeah, my impression is me putting a gun to his temple.
Oh, obviously, just a metaphor, of course.
Just a metaphor. A verbal gun.
A Mets, a 4. And maybe the Mets will finally play a baseball game next week that we'll talk about.
I need
Yeah.
another reason to be depressed because my depression is strictly win points. So.
Yeah, it's all over for me. Look at I'm wearing anyway. Stancil Athletic shirt. This is actually
Thanks to Matt Miller.
It's actually available.
How high is that pulled up? Jesus
Here you go,
Christ.
folks. For the road, it'll bulge. InHotWaterStore.com, SkiMaskCollective.com. Go ahead, Mead, Juggy.
Jugs.
Yeah, Sports Mass Collective at Gmail if you have any questions and such. At Juggy Haha, Juggy010. Take it away, Mead. See you at the
I'm not
masses.
Mead on Twitter.
It's short for
Secret
Mead.
Show Comedy on Instagram and the _secret_show on
Oh yeah, anything coming up there that you can
on
say?
well, listen,
The last one was a hit.
we're planning. The last one was a hit. Shout out to Jim Florentine and Don Jameson, 2 fucking heroes, and Gina Biscotti. Just kidding. Who came out and fucking destroyed Coscob Comedy Room for 3 hours.
How about the lady that scoffed at Florentine's
2 hours.
abortion joke and paid for it dearly?
Oh God.
Hey, he's 10. Ma'am, I don't know if it was a joke. He's 10.
He destroyed.
Yeah, we
destroyed
talked
some
about that
people in that
after the
show.
last
There
show.
was there was some fucking stupid chatty
Oh,
Cathys.
so I told you again off the show. I'll do it, but there was yes, exactly. The waitress was
funny.
being super loud talking to a lady, and he just goes. He doesn't even say
Ma'am.
anything. He doesn't even say anything. He just goes. Everybody, just the way he did it, perfect, professional. That was great.
Anyway, he killed fucking Jameson. Killed Gino did comedy, and we had a good time. We're planning the next one. I'm planning another secret show for sometime mid-April. So it looks like it's going to be the 17th. Obviously, we got Comedians of the Compound on the 16th in Norwalk, Connecticut. Get your tickets for that. But
are we going to that?
I might be going to that.
I'll go. Juggy, you want to come? April 16th.
Yeah, let me check my Callywag.
Yeah, well, I will. We'll gab. We'll gab.
We'll gab. But I'm thinking of doing a secret show the next day. I got Dave Lester, the great Dave Lester.
Ooh, I like Dave Lester
on the horn.
We did one of the years. He was very funny.
Yep, great. I love Dave Lester. I'd love to get him out again. I'd like to throw it back to the olden days of it's so beautiful out. Do a little outside comedy and see where it goes. And everybody misses the secret shows, so. We always have a good time.
Yeah, well, I like the idea of bringing those. The outdoor ones were fun. Yeah. It's almost like a mini comedy.
I know
Woodstock.
Some people scoff at the outdoor shows, but everybody's a fun time. Everybody's asking when they're coming back.
Yeah.
So
the outdoor shows, it's like I said, it's almost a little mini comedy Woodstock or a little barbecue where all the fans are there, the comedians are hanging out. There's nobody. It's not like a green room where they just run in, you see their act, you never see them again. Yep. Everybody hangs out, suck each other off.
Sucks each other off.
TJ Holly tries to hit on Teamster Tim tries to hit on a he-she. Julio stops him. All the fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, comics are pretty much rock stars at this point, so why not have a fucking comedy Woodstock? It's always fun. Everybody loves it. So
Comcock.
Secret Show Comedy on Instagram and at the secret_show on Twitter, and I'll keep you updated. Thanks, guys.
Juggy, Fit Mass this week? You doing a Fit Mass coming up or what?
Yeah, she should be coming back. Haven't nailed down the date, but she's coming back.
All right. Yeah, you know me, at Stancil Gym, Twitter and Instagram. I'm giving less and less fucks as every day passes, folks. So if you want to be, watch me go out in flames.
Come
watch me come.
Yeah. Come watch him come.
Come watch me fade to black.
Come watch
him Stancil rant.
And don't forget, Stancil rants are coming, boy. I got a list. Like I said, the mood has to be right. I'm not going to bullshit you people. Yeah, that's it. Don't forget, sports. This is a sports show. Everybody enjoy the sports. This
strictly sports.
That's it.
All sports. All the time.
Yeah, I'm going to go bite a vagina.
Thanks, everybody, for watching live. If you're listening to this, $2 to watch the video, and you could see us all be hot or something. I don't know. Anything else, Mead?
That's it.
All right.
Happy
Love
Easter, guys.
See you next week. Happy Easter. Easter isn't.